Hi, my name is Stephanie, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about sugar. According to a New York Daily News article in 2014 titled Sweet Poison, How Sugar, Not Cocaine, is One of the Most Addictive and Dangerous Substances, by Dr. Mark Hangen, states, Sugar, it's the new tobacco. Worse, it's a secret destroyer. Have you ever considered sugar as a drug? I did not until my boyfriend brought it to my attention. Sugar is actually super unhealthy for you. I didn't believe him at first, so I did some research on my own. First, I'll talk about how sugar impacts your body, then I'll talk about how to cleanse your body, and lastly, I'll talk about how to avoid consuming too much. Excessive sugar consumption has negative effects on many different parts of your body and how they function, including your heart, brain, kidneys, joints, skin, and even your liver. According to an article found on Medical Daily titled, Sugar Addiction Just Doesn't Lead to Obesity. It affects your health, brain function, and even your sex life, by Donna W. In a 2013 study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association, researchers found that large amounts of sugar, particularly glucose, stress out the heart and decrease the muscle's function. If left to progress for too long, it eventually will lead to heart failure. The Cleveland Clinical Report. During a research study in the University of California in 2002, they found a link between sugar consumption and brain activity. Diets in high sugar have the effect on the neurological and behavioral plasticity associated with a chemical known as brain-derived neuroplastic factor, also known as BDNF. This leads to decreased function in the ability to form new memories and store information. Kidneys play a major role in filtering your blood, so high levels of sugar in the blood can cause excessive work and subsequent damage. High amounts of blood sugar are known to be one of the main contributors to type 2 diabetes. Many years of excessive sugar filtration seriously compromise kidney function. This may lead to waste products leaking into your body, which is really not good. Elevated levels of processed sugars can increase inflammation, which causes joint pain, which is why many doctors tell patients experiencing chronic joint pain to limit their consumption of sugar. Just as the inflammation caused by sugar can lead to joint pain, the same inflammation can break down the collagen in our skin, which means it makes you look older than you are. Nobody wants wrinkles. Those with high sugar diets are more likely to develop insulin resistance, which can, in excess, cause hair growth, dark patches, and that appear on the neck and body creases, which is, in my opinion, not very attractive. The liver is not immune to the effects of excessive sugar. It causes the liver to be inflamed. If left untreated, this will eventually have the same effect on the liver as excess alcohol consumption, which leads to formation of scar tissue, condition known as cirrhosis. As you see, excessive sugar amounts in your body can be very detrimental. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about how to detox your body from all the sugar that you consume in your regular diet. On the Dr. Oz website, I found a 2014 article titled, Dr. Furman's 3-Day Sugar Detox. Dr. Furman proposes that you quit sugar cold turkey for 3 days. That is really hard, and it's not fun. I can talk from personal experience. It is very hard. He is sure to caution you that you will be very fatigued as well as experience headaches. After the 3 initial days that you are not eating sugar, you will feel less intense need for your sugar fix. With this withdrawal period, you will continue to experience the symptoms. Next, you need to cut out all sugars except the kind that you can get from fresh fruit. This includes artificial sweeteners and even honey. The types of food that you should eat. You should eat slow fats and slow carbs. Slow foods are foods that take a long time to digest. And And these can also help with sugar cravings because it'll provide a steady stream of calories in your bloodstream versus a flood of them all at once. Nuts and wheat-based things are processed that have high, excuse me. Try and supplement whatever you can. Avoid all of the products that are processed that have high fructose corn syrup, fructose, and fructose. Or if it claims to be artificially sweetened, or if it has any types of added sugars. You can add sugar back into your diet immediately by consuming fruits. Dr. Furman even lets you have a dessert every day. I encourage people to eat a dessert every day, but only after dinner. Have fruit with your lunch and fruit-sweetened dessert or frozen dessert after dinner. When you eat sweet after dinner, it satisfies the sweet cravings as a psychological mark to the end of your eating for the rest of the day. I have personally tried not eating sugar, and it is extremely hard to cut it completely from your diet. But in my opinion, it is well worth it. Now that I've told you a little bit about how to detox and what to watch for, I'm going to tell you the benefits of cutting sugar. It will lower your blood pressure, it will lower your bad cholesterol, significantly decrease your risk for heart attack. It keeps your brain sharp as well as decrease the likelihood of having Alzheimer's and dementia. It will reduce the decreased chance of depression. You will break the addiction to sweets, which has a hold on many Americans today. Your skin will age less and become more clear. It will lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. It can help prevent fatty liver disease. Sugar is the second leading cause right behind alcoholism for that disease. And lastly, cutting out sugar can reduce having certain types of cancers. Cases and studies are not conclusive, but to agree that sugar causes different types of cancers, but there is a strong correlation between high sugar diets and pancreatic cancers. So many Americans are consuming high amounts of sugar daily. It is unreal. I think that the reason so many Americans consume so much sugar is that they don't really know that they're doing it. They don't know what to look for. I would have cut back on sugar way sooner if I would have known how harmful it is for your body. I think that is also the case for many others. In conclusion, I believe that sugar is, in fact, very harmful when you exceed the amount that is essential for your body to function. Women only need about 6 grams and men need about 8. Sugar can cause some really big health problems if you continually consume it more than you need. Sugar is very addictive. You even crave it. That's why you go through a withdrawal process, just like a drug. When you take a second to think about it, how something as simple as sugar can be just as addictive as a harmful drug such as heroin or cocaine. There are so many positive things that can come from a low sugar diet that outweigh the countless negative impacts for a high sugar diet. I, for one, have decided to significantly cut out sugars unless they are from fruits. I do not allow for many cheats, but I do allow for some because I am human and I like sugar. But the next time you buy groceries, look at the amount of sugars listed on the label and the types of ingredients. Is there high fructose corn syrup or artificial sweetened? You might be surprised. Ask yourself the negative impacts, if they're worth it, before you enjoy that food. Thank you.